Seated. Well, thanks for coming up, boys and girls. This is a special day. Have you done anything really fun for Mom yet, or something really nice? You did? A poem and a plant. Wow. Anybody else? What did you do for Mom? Gave her some flowers. Oh, that's a good thing to do for Mom. Well, you know what? Always didn't have Mother's Day, and I thought I would talk with the oldest puppet that I had. Did you just call me old? No, I didn't call you old. I said you were the oldest one I had. Lil, I prefer to say that I'm a seasoned traveler. A seasoned traveler? Yes, I've been around the sun more times than most. I see. She's been around the sun every year. She goes around the sun. Well, look at there. She brought you a flower. Well, isn't that really kind? She must have good parents to raise her right. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. How about that? And you know what? This is a carnation. So you were going to talk about carnations today, weren't you? Well, yes. You know, a long time ago, over 100 years, there was a lady named Ann Jarvis. Ann Jarvis. She's the one who founded Mother's Day. Yes. It all started at her mama's funeral. Her mother loved carnations. Oh, this smells heavenly. Yes. Her mother loved carnations. It was her favorite flower. And so Ann Jarvis said she thought everybody who went to her mother's funeral should have a carnation, and she passed out carnations. And then Ann Jarvis thought, you know what? We ought to have something to honor moms like mine. We ought to have a special day. Yes. And so she wrote the president, and she wrote the congressman, and said, why don't we have a Mother's Day? And sure enough, in an uncharacteristic fashion, the politicians listened to people and actually did something good. All right, that's getting us. Don't say that. But she wrote the letter to the president, and the president and the Congress thought it was such a good idea. They said, let's have Mother's Day, and they passed a law. And so now in every May, on a day just like today, we have Mother's Day. And that's how Mother's Day started 98 years ago when that law went into effect. So in 2 more years, it'll be the 100th anniversary of Mother's Day. Yes. Now, it started before I did, so don't you think I'm 100 years old yet. I just want to set the record straight. All right, very good, very good. So I thought what we would do today, and looks like you're already at one step ahead of me, just like Mrs. Jarvis gave out carnations to all the people at the funeral, what we thought you would do today is if you would pass out carnations to all the ladies in church. And would you be our helpers today to do that? And as you do, just wish them Happy Mother's Day. And if they're a mother, that's fine. Maybe they're not a mother, but maybe they help other boys and girls or other people and are kind of like a mom to somebody, I'm sure. So if you'll do that, we'll think about Ann Jarvis almost 100 years ago who had a good idea. And she just showed that even one person with a good idea can change a lot of things to help a lot of people. All right. Well, go help spread some smiles, and thanks for coming up on this Happy Mother's Day. Bye. Okay, goodbye.